Right, I'm going to try and cram lots of stuff into today. So here goes. I need to get these first lot of tomatoes potted on again. Getting quite tall. Sprouts seem to be picking up. Developing a couple of leaves now. The leeks have finally came through. They need potted on. So do these. And probably some of them as well. They're flowers. I've lost a couple of things. Cucumber there, market more one. The tomato there seems to be not happy, neither does that one. One of the common F1 cucumbers. Hopefully the other ones are okay. But I've got a serious space issue now, especially with it being March. I really need to get more things sowed. So I'm going to put the leeks and the onion sets I've got downstairs are going into the little polytunnel outside, and I'm going to start using some more wood up out the greenhouse so I can get that emptied and get some more stuff sown in there. So right, here we go. I'm also going to move these dahlias out into the little polytunnel as well. They're starting to, or two of them are, starting to show signs of life. So get them moved out. That gives us a little bit more room out here. Obviously I need to keep the taters there. But right, we'll get these moved. Right, there we go, that's everything that's going to live under there for now, in there. But I'm going to get the cover straight on because it's bloody hailstoning. So, right. There we are. Tucked in, should be protected from the frost in there. Right, next. Again, hailstones. Oh. Right, so the first job with the potting on is I'm going to pick the strongest of these tomatoes and I'm going to pop them on into them pots, and then I'll get them 3 cucumbers potted on in roughly the same size pots as well, I think. So right, we'll get that done. Right, there we go, that's them potted on. Now, I labelled these wrong, but luckily I remembered what they were. I put market more, that's a cucumber, it's not, it's a money maker. I was right with the M&M, but anyway, so I picked the strongest plants, and how I've done that was not by how many leaves they've got or anything like that, I chose the thickest stems. Right, so that's how I've picked those. And as you can see, I've buried them really deep, with just the leaves exposed. Like that. I've even buried the baby leaves. Right, because the more roots your tomato can develop, the healthier the plant, the better the crop you'll get. So right, we'll get them took upstairs, we'll give them a drink, and we'll come down and we'll do the cucumbers. Right, and the cucumbers. Get them done now. There we go, that's them 3 potted on, and again I've buried them quite deep so they have a chance to put out more roots. The more roots, the healthier the plant. Right, same again, get them upstairs and we'll move on to the next bit. There we go, same again, watered in. Next. Right, so the next one I'm going to do is my chilies. Now I've got 2 different ones. I've got jalapenos and I've got this one, Peron Siligia. Anyway, it's like a little cherry. I'm just going to put them in the small pot because they're really not ready to pot on, but they're in the same tray as the tomatoes, which are ready to pot on, and I don't want to leave this, I haven't got the space for this whole tray just for them alone, so they're going to have to go in pots. There we go, that's them potted up and labelled. Again, we'll get them upstairs and then we'll sort these tomatoes out. Right, there we go, chilies in their place now. Oh, and just to show you, I've started chipping my parsnip seeds. And I'm also trying to grow avocado. I think they're the most disgusting things in the world, but my husband likes them, so let's have a go. It's a bit of fun, if nothing else in any way. So, right, next. Right, so getting these tomatoes done now, and these ones are cerise and harbinger. So we'll get them potted up. Putting them straight into pots. Them tomatoes potted on, labelled, and up here as well, ready to go. And I've still got some space, so we'll go and see what else we can get done. Right, so some of the things I'm going to get sowed now are some carrots, and I'm only going to do a few because Pippa Kennedy of UK Here We Grow is doing, just for a laugh, a bit of a carrot competition. So the two I'm going to enter into that are Amsterdam Fogen 3 and Nantes, but they need sowed today. But I don't want to put them outside yet because of the flipping weather. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in tiny pots that I can transfer straight out into the ground. I should really do them in toilet roll tubes, but I haven't saved any this year for some reason. I'm also going to grow a couple of other kinds of carrots, but they're not going to get planted yet. Two other things I'm going to sow are courgette, black beauty, and I'm going to try again with the cauliflowers, so we'll get them done. I forgot about this that Lap made us, and it's a way to make your own paper pots. And all it is a round bit of wood with a hole in the top and a way to push the paper down to make the solid bottom so it all holds together. I'm not very good at doing this, but I'll make one and show you. So I think I'll use these to sow my carrots. There we go, so that's them made. So the next thing I need to do is, because it's carrots, I need to sieve some compost. Now I know I usually do my sieving with a 10 ml sieve. I'm going to use a 6 because it's carrots. So I'll get that done and then we'll come back. So you can see this compost already being sieved by the 10 ml. But with a 6 ml, it's much finer. Perfect for carrots. So, keep going. And to fill the little pot, I'm just using my homemade funnel. Just a couple of pots taped together, the bottom cut out. And I'm just literally grabbing a handful and chucking it in till it's just about full. I don't want it completely full because I need to put the seeds in and then top it up. But that's what I'm doing, so I'll crack on and we'll come back when I'm finished, when we're ready to sow the seeds. Right, there we go. So it's now time to put the seeds in. I'm going to do 4 pots with Nantes in. I'm going to do 2 pots with the Amsterdam Forcing 3. Because it says that they're just a small one, so we'll go with the Nantes, I think is the main one. But we'll give them a go, you never know. So, right, I'll put the GoPro on so you can see what I'm doing. There we go, that's them sowed and dampened down. You don't want to really wet it, especially since me pot of paper. But only one thing left to do now, and that is take them outside and put them in the little polytunnel. Right, there we go. I think that's just about all I'm going to get in there. I might squeeze a few more things in, but there we go. All sowed for the little carrot competition. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sow the courgette and the cauliflower. Try again with them. There we go, that's them. I just need to get the courgettes labelled, then we'll get them upstairs and move on to the next bit. Right, so I'm going to sow a few more flowers. I've got some dahlia, there, took it out of a magazine, and Livingston daisy, which I'll sow some more of. I've already got a few sowed upstairs, but I like daisies and that kind of thing. So I've also got some tarragon I'm going to sow, and people keep saying you can't keep seeds off F1 plants. The sweet peppers I grew last year were an F1 variety. I haven't wrote the name down, I should have. But I kept some of the seeds and I'm going to have a go, just because, you know, when people tell you shouldn't do things, yeah, I was one of them kids. So I'm not going to bore you sowing stuff, but we'll get it done and then we'll come back. Right, there we go, that's everything potted on, sorted out as much as I can for the minute. This week I'll go on a mission and get the greenhouse emptied and sorted, and then we'll get some more stuff sowed.